Hello, and welcome to Jebus Adventures. And this is the Tekkit Lite server once again. This is a sort of a showcase of the latest progress. It's not survival from me or from any of the players. It is sort of a spawn showcase, I guess, ish. I just want to show that these doors now work perfectly. When you walk up to them, they open on their own. There's no pressure plates, there's no hidden tripwires, nothing. It's literally detecting the player. It works awesomely. It does occasionally glitch out, but understandable, and which is why there is a sort of emergency door here that you can open if you do get trapped. It's happened once or twice, but no big. It fixes itself. Doesn't do anything to me. It works fine. But the main thing I want to showcase today is this mother right over here. Once he finishes loading the chunks, hello chunk loader. Look at that guy. Just look at him. I'm just gonna fly for a second. Oh, look at that beastie guy. He's just awesome, isn't he? I didn't build him. I'm not taking credit for it. I don't know who did, but if you built it, you know, well done. It's very impressive. Anyway, we're going to head on inside him now. If we just go up through his gigantic tongue, like, bleh. We head up on here, and you can see in here it is very much a work in progress. It's a very empty, barren room right now. But I plan on having something pretty cool in here at some point. Yeah, eventually, I'm sure. The main thing over here is this warp sign right here, so something called PvP. This server is PvP disabled. It just is. You can't hurt anybody. It seems fair. If you kill somebody on here, you're just a jerk, aren't you? You just want to get their things. But it is a demand that everybody seems to ask for, and I like to give people what they want when I can. So I have built a PvP arena. It is this is the entrance to it. Actually, it's very primitive looking right now, but it will get better. And when you enter this arena, I must say it is at your own risk. You can die in the arena. So let's go right over here now. You see a sign here saying read all the signs or you'll be sorry. This basically explains the deal about it. Keep inventory is disabled. You should also see in the corner, I'm not sure you can see because I'm dimmed the chat, but in the bottom left right here, it does say again, keep inventory is disabled. It tells you 3 times that if you die in this area, you will lose your items. So that is a fact. If the other player gets them, it's up to them what they do with it. I can't help you with that. So yeah, basically, if you don't glitch around here, don't try and get out the walls or anything like that. I mean, it probably is possible. This is Tekkit. There's loads of bugs and things that you can glitch through. Just don't be a jerk. I mean, why would you do that? But yeah, this is the PvP arena. I didn't build this either. Just obviously, it looks awesome. But I have edited it quite a lot. You can see there's 5 maps total. There's these ones over here. See, these are the 2 of the 2-player ones. And there's 2 multiplayer ones. Oh, stupid door. Like, this is the viewing area, by the way, so people who don't want to play but want to watch can just stand in the corners and watch other people battling. I'm running out of health really fast now. That hunger's going down. But yeah, and there's 2 more. There's sort of a jungly one and a classic, just open thing with the lava in the middle, which whenever I play in that, I always end up in the lava. I don't know how it happens. I'm just a scrub, that's why. And then, of course, there is the 4-player one just over here. Now, when I got this map, this had some very intricate redstone in it, which I didn't understand and couldn't make work. I don't know, maybe I broke it by the copy I did, or maybe it didn't work in the first place, it just looked awesome. I'm not sure, but it was very intricate, and whoever made it, if it worked, you're a genius, because I looked at it and just my brain melted a little bit. But instead, I replaced that system that the original builder of this had put in and added a Tekkit system. So underneath here, I can't run anymore. Let's just heal myself. Heal 7WW. That's what I wanted. Yeah. I've added my own sort of Tekkit system. So what I needed was a way 2 people to go into the map without having other people join in at the time. And I couldn't do it. I still can't. It still doesn't happen. But this is the best way I can find that seems to limit it as best I can. You'll see here there is tripwires here and over here. Once 2 people walk on this, if one person walks on it, it doesn't do anything. But when 2 people walk on it at the same time, underneath here there's a teleporter, which teleports each player to the respective spawn points in here. You can see there's one over there, and there'll be another one down there too. And then once that's teleported, these doors will shut behind them, stopping more people from joining and getting in there too. Annoyingly, if they shut with someone else in here, of course, they'll be in there too. But please don't do that. I mean, that's just not fair, is it? That's just rude. Same with all the maps, including the 4-player one. It was a bit more complicated with that one, but the same basic principle. Just when all 4 of them are activated. Now, still one won't work. It has to be all 4, and that'll warp you into it. Obviously, I can't demonstrate it because I am only one person. I did have a bit of help with some of the key well, one major part of it, basically. There was one little bit that I just couldn't get my head around, and Danzy HD helped me with it. I should credit him. See this little here, this very basic redstone loop thing. I don't understand normal redstone. I can get these red power items. I cannot do normal redstone at all. I just don't get it. And I was asking everybody for anyone, because anyone got a simple solution to my problem that I'm having. And Danzy said, "Well, why don't you just do this?" I was like, "Shit, man, yeah, that works really well," and it does. It works perfectly. It's almost flawless, and it's small. Yeah, so credit to him. He knew what he was doing, and he's all right at redstone. He really does kind of know what he's doing. So if you do need help, you should find him, check him out. I'm sure he'll comment in this, and you can check out his channel from his link. So by the way, if you're watching this and you do comment, use the right channel, dude. Don't use that piggy art one. Use your channel. I mean, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is the redstone circuitry. It is powered by MFSUs underneath the teleporters because you have to. That's just how they work. They take a lot of power. That's wrong. They want it. Take a lot of power whenever you use them. The more stuff you have on you, the more power it takes. I've learned that the hard way. But yes, these are all powered from this main power line up here. I couldn't use solar panels because of the location of this build, so I had to build my own sort of cheaty infinite power supply. Which if I go all the way up here, I will show you now. It's all encased in bedrock in case people do get into it. But yes, this is it. They're all generators, all using coal, and somewhere there is a coal producing machine around here that automatically, see the filler comes from over that direction, pumps them all into here whenever it's needed. And the generators, the power, the cable, down to there. That's all it is. Dead simple. Using mass amounts of generators to power, I think, is it 4, 8... a lot of MFSUs anyway, and teleporters attached to them. So it works well. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm reasonably proud. You can see over here there's still remains of the old redstone circuitry, which I didn't bother removing. Like I said, it was complicated. There was minecarts and everything. It was pretty cool to see. So yeah, this is basically it. As I said, when these get teleported, the doors behind you close, and then when you find the exit point afterwards, if I just knock through this wall here, we can. Where's the wall? Where would it be? I guess it would be about here. That'll do. Oh yes, you can see this is where someone teleported through. I'm not quite sure why it's still animated, but that is where you come through. We might have to have a look at that. You battle it out in here, blah blah blah. You die. Someone wins. The winner then comes over to the exit button. Please work. Click this button, and then I've deliberately put a long delay on it so people don't run out and then shit. I don't want to do this. Bail. So there's a long delay. You can walk through here. Then when you hit this pressure plate, the doors over there will now open again for the next guys to go in if they want to. And this is the exit out of here. So yeah, it works. Annoyingly, there are obviously glitches. I mean, there are times when people can sort of dupe it, or not dupe it, but kind of get in there and then get out somehow, and then the doors will lock behind them and they can't get out. There's always going to be things like that. This isn't designed for Tekkit. It was meant to be vanilla redstone and meant to be sort of trusty players and stuff, So leaving this in a public server with Tekkit Lite enabled is obviously there's going to be problems. So if it does break, which I'm sure it will / has already. Don't blame me, don't hate, man, don't hate. I've done what I can, but it seems to work. In theory, everything works beautifully. Had a bit of help from some guys, had some testers. They've all done really well with it, and it's been public now for quite some time, and it hasn't burnt to the ground yet. So that's a win in my book, anyway. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of how this thing actually works. It's not quite as simple as it looks. Of course, I didn't build the whole area, but I did do the circuitry for it with a little bit of help, and I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you all later.